Okay. So let's begin now. Just a minute. I'm starting up the notepad. Okay. So now, first of all, what we will do is we will start 3 services and then we'll talk. Okay. So I'm starting up 3 services. So let's begin this and create the services first, because the services will create long time to create. So I'm creating the first one that is called as a so I'm starting of this. So first of all, let us create a all of you. So I'm just creating this all. Okay, so first of all, let us go ahead. Just a minute. So now let's start with the case study today. The case study, the case study, sorry, title of the case study. So guys, the title of the case study is nothing but using of parameters. I'm using this 3 now. Linked service, linked service, comma, data sets, comma, pipeline parameters. Okay, so these are the that is nothing but 3 type of parameters. I'm using it in the program right now. And now my source data store, all of you, the source data storage, all of you. So here I'm using my source data store. And even I have the sync data storage. So now okay. So guys, now I'm using everyone. So I'm using it here. The first one for the linked service parameters, you have to use the Azure SQL database. Azure SQL database. And for this, I'm using some files here as well. Okay, guys, what is it? What's it? We have what's it? So I'm using some files here. Okay, so you can use a file or files, whatever you want. So I'm using files airlines.csv. Okay, or else I'll use the files. And the next one is the countries.csv, everyone. Countries.csv. So next one, guys, everyone. Airlines.csv and countries.csv. These are the two things we have it. And now when you talk about the sorry, database. So database. Sorry, guys. So database. So I'm using the database, and the database is, what is the database? So let's give it as a sorry, source DB, source database, and next one is the target DB. And okay, guys, so I'm using the sync data store here is sync data store, and the sync data store is also what? Guys, what is it? Sync data store is also Azure SQL database. And then I'm using the database. And the database is, what is the database I want to create? Target DB. This is the database I wanted to create it right now. And then I'm using the files. Sorry. So here I have it, the files. What's the files I want? Tell me now. Guys, everyone tell me now. Files is what? The files is, I'm using it. Airlines table, not the files, you can say. These are the tables basically. Okay, tables, airline table, and the next one is country table. Country TBL. Okay, guys, just a minute. And here also I'm using TBL. Sorry, this is the thing you have it. So this is a target database. So now, guys, what I will do here is instead of this, what I will do is I will just make it this one here. What is it? I wanted to create two databases. So let's give it as a target 1 and target 2. Two databases I want to create here. Okay. And here, instead of this one, what is that I wanted to do? I wanted to use the files. And as I'm using the files here, guys, I wanted to use it here as a ADLS Gen2. Now, got it, everyone? See, I'm having two, I'll explain you once more. I'm having in the source data store, I'm having the ADLS Gen2 as the source, where I have two files, airlines and countries as the file. And in the target, what is that I want? I wanted to create the sync data store, and my sync data store is Azure SQL database, where I'm creating it with the two databases, where the first database is the, yes, guys, the first database is what? The first database is the target 1, and the second database is the target 2, where in the target 1, guys, in the target 1, what is that I want? I want in the target one, the table with a name called airline TBL to be created. In the target two, I want one more. What is that you want? I want what is country's TBL, country TBL to be created here. Got it, everyone? So these are the things we have it. So for this, I'm using the all three parameters. That is called as what? Linked service parameters, dataset parameters, and as well as the pipeline parameters. And let us see this three parameters at a stretch, and we'll try to make out the things. Now, guys, basically, this exercise is a very good amount of knowledge you can gain with this, but subject to which concentrate well. Okay. So I'm just starting up the session now. First of all, I'm using this. Are you there, guys, everyone?
Yes, Samir.
Yes, Samir.
So I'm creating it. Linked service, data set, and TL param.
Your screen is not visible, sir. Only the notepad file is visible.
Okay, just a minute. Now everyone is able to see. Yes, everyone.
Yes,
So I'm
yes.
using linked service dataset and pipeline parameters. That's the only thing it means. That's the reason I'm using these shortcuts. So click on the create. Now, guys. So this is ready. So the resource group is ready. So let's begin with the source. And when you go with the source, guys, everyone, I'm going ahead with the source now. And the source is what? Yes, the source is here, and the source is, I'm using the source.
Empty.
Yes, so open this storage account, and I wanted to create a ADLS Gen 2. So when you talk about the ADLS Gen 2, just click on this, guys. So I'm creating all the services now. So give it here. What is the name? I wanted a storage account. The name is what? Source ADLS Gen 2 DS. ADLS Gen 2 DS. That means Durgasoft. So as you want to make this one as a Gen 2, click on the advanced tab. And now, guys, select enable hierarchical namespace from this, wherein we check the enable hierarchy. There is something but where we check the box called enable hierarchical namespace. The hierarchical namespace is what is that? Basically, it is um, what is it? The enable hierarchical namespace is nothing but it will enable the access control list. Okay. And for that, I'm just using the review, and next I'm using the create. That's it, guys. So it is ready now. So here you have it. This is ready. And next one you have it as what? Let it create. So I'm just using this one. To create the SQL database. Click on the create. Open this. So guys, here you have it, everyone. Resource group selected and create the database first. So I want to create the databases target 1 and target 2. TB1, target 1. Create the server. I want the single server for both the databases. So click on the create. So use authentication and use it here. I'm using the Durga admin as the that is a username, and the password is any password you can use it. So here you have what's it. Durga Soft Server is the name I'm giving it. That's it, guys. Click on this. Okay. And the next one is you have to decide the pricing tier. Select this pricing tier. Select the DTU-based purchasing model. Under this, we have to select the basic less demanding workloads and now click on apply. And finally, click on this networking tab. Allow the public endpoint and allow the that is nothing but the firewall settings, and as well as the allow Azure services to access the server. So click on the review. Click on the create. That's it, guys.
Samir, what is this redundancy?
The version, type of version or type of thing you want. That is the premium version. What is it you're using it? All this we can have it in the redundancy. So anyways, this is ready. So the next one is what is it you have it? Go to this and now start with this. What is it? The database will create, it will take some time and this is ready anyways. So I'm just going and creating the data factory. One day we'll discuss the redundancies, don't worry, okay? Hopefully in the next coming week, we'll see that. Click on the create. How to change it and what are the effects you will have it, everything I'll explain you. Selected this one. So once you have selected the resource group and now I'm using this instance the instant linked service data set pipeline param. That's it. Okay. So that should click on the review. Click on the create. See here, guys, everyone, it's ready now. So I'm going to the source where my source is ready. Data factory is ready. So once the data factory is ready, meanwhile, just launch the data factory. So launch it. So data factory is ready. Open this. So launch the data factory, guys, everyone. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, Samir.
So now select the containers. Select the container tab. And now once you select the container tab, guys, from the left to right, click on the create container. So I'm using the container as the input container. And click on the create. Now open this container and leave it as it is. And now upload the files. So how many files you wanted? You want the two files. You want the two files. Those files are nothing but airlines and countries. So browse it. So just browse it. So I'm selecting two files where the first file is the airlines and the second file is the countries. And these two files are available on already this thing. Okay. So I'm selecting the airlines and the countries are the two files. So open this, guys, everyone, and now click on this upload it. So what I'm doing is, guys, everyone, see, I have uploaded two files. Using the airlines, I wanted to create a table into the target one. And using this countries, I wanted to create in the target two. So I'm just opening this. I want to create two database. So first database is ready on the server called Durga Soft Server. So this is ready, guys. So let us do one thing now, everyone. I'm creating the so first of all, let us open this, no problem. Let it open the target one. So the target one, I'm using it. So everyone, is this ready now? Yeah. And next one, I wanted to create one more this thing. So I'm creating one more database. Sorry, this is the target one database being hosted on the server called Durga Soft Server. So I'm creating the another one. So this is the target two databases and on the same server we are creating. So I'm opening this. So guys, let us select this. What is database? And now open this, everyone. So I'm opening the first database only because I wanted to use the same server here. So I'm just opening this, the first one. And now from the server name, click on the server name, everyone. Click on the server name to create one more database. So now click on the create database. So I'm creating the second database now on the same server. Yeah, everyone is following. Please update me.
Yes, Samir.
Yes.
So give the target to 2. Huh? So I'm giving the target 2 as a database. So everything is same. Select the pricing tier here. Select the pricing tier and select the basic less demanding workloads. The maximum size storage is 2 GB. You can reduce that 2 GB to whatever you want, 1 GB or 100 MB also you can make it. It makes no difference. Click on the networking tab and allow the firewall settings. Click on the review and again click on the create. So it's creating now. Just a minute. So we have to wait till the time it creates. So this will be faster. Click on OK. So guys, click on the query editor window and now open this one. So this is my username and this is the password because for both the databases, it is using the same username because I'm using it the same usernames because I want to create on a single server. So basically this username and password we are giving or we are assigning at the server level. So here see, there is no tables right now in the target one as well as in the target two. You don't have any tables. And this is the data factory and this is the source. In the source I have two files. So everyone, is it clear now? Hello.
Yes, sir.
This is ready. So now let's begin the process. So I'm just going it here. Now, first of all, click on the expand tab. And now, guys, all of you, so just open this manage. So guys, click on the manage and click on the create. That is called as linked service. So first of all, tell me now, how many link services do we require to create it right now? Huh?
One.
For now one,
Now, okay, one, but totally I'm asking you.
totally one, four links.
Three, one for the source, one for the target one, and one for the target two, and one for the, what is that you have it? ADLS Gen 2. So to avoid that, I'm using what? Let us see. First of all, let us use it here. So I'm using the linked service for the Gen 2. So I'm using the Gen 2, click on the Gen 2 and now provide the name for this. So how to provide the name? ls underscore ADLS underscore Gen 2. So ls underscore ADLS underscore Gen 2, select it here. Select the source data set and now click on the test connections. And click on the create. That's it. Now is ready. Click on the second one. So guys, I'm using it the second link service. So second link service is what? Tell me now. What is the second link service? I want to create it for.
Azure database.
Yeah, so I'm using the SQL. I'm just typing the SQL and now use it here. Next once it is correct.
Samir, what are the other options this mentioned over here, like annotations and all?
Which one?
While creating this linked services,
Mhm.
if you come down, there are some other options. Means I understand the subscription, the name of the database, server name. If you come down, there is something like, yes, this additional connection, annotations. What are these?
Basically, you have if additional connection, if some new things are there, then you can assign it. I'll tell you about the properties, how to use this additional connections. If you have some extra other IP addresses are there apart from this one, can you share? All these are some things we have advanced options. If you have some JSON file to be accessed, that means directly if you have to access the data from REST APIs, that is another way you have it.
Okay, so in the real time, if we want to create some, so these all the requirements coming from the
No,
source.
generally, if you are working in the real time, linked services are not created by ultimately a data engineer. Okay, directly we have to work on the pipelines only.
In the production.
Yes, the pipelines only you have to work directly. Mostly we don't create it, but still we need to have the knowledge. That's the reason I'm just telling you. Okay. So
Okay,
guys,
last question. So what is the means
LS, yeah, tell me.
uh, role of that developer, Azure Data Factory developer?
Role of a Azure Data Factory developer is to basically develop the pipelines or run the notebooks in a single pipeline or vice versa. How design the transformations.
Okay,
The
we
most
don't have
common.
to create these data sets and link services, right?
No, generally you'll know what create data sets. Actually, we don't we create it, but at the time of developing the pipeline only we create separate individually like this. We don't create it.
I mean, you mean to say that while creating the pipeline itself, we have to create the linked services, data source, all those
Data
things at
sets,
the
data sets, data
data
sets
sets
required.
at
Yeah,
one.
yeah. So I'm using the ls underscore SQL DB. That's it. So now select it here, everyone. This is the one. Anyways, select the server. And now as you can create it for target 1 and target 2, any one database you can use it. So now guys, what we will do is, first of all, click on the parameters. And now I'm defining the link service parameters. So for this, click on the parameters and click on the new parameter. And now I'm using it, guys, everyone. So I'm using the parameter name. So ls underscore link service ls underscore db name. That means I'm defining the, yeah, tell me now, please. Somebody was asking some question. DB name. Just so leave it as it is. Nothing has to be done. It's created. So now just go to this enter manually option. Tell me somebody.
Yeah,
Somebody
I was about to ask you Azure keyword that
keyword
question
is
about
nothing but
this.
maintaining the secrets.
Yeah,
We will see that concept very shortly. Okay.
okay.
You just put the control here, enter manually. And now, guys, it's asking for the qualified server path, fully qualified domain name. That means server path. Go to the database. Where will you get it? For that, click on the overview. It will discard it. Click on OK, no problem. And now select it here, everyone. From here, select it here. This is called as a server name, qualified server name. So copy this qualified server name. So click on this. Paste it here as it is. Database name. So database name, we have two databases to be accessed. So for that, put the control, because I have created a parameter here. We have to access that parameter. For accessing this parameter, click on the add dynamic contents. Use this one parameter. That means this parameter is defined at a link service level. Click on OK. I showed you already this one. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
So here you have also username and password. So instead of typing the username like this, we can also maintain it as a secret. That's the reason why we use the keyword option. Okay. Anyways. Password. Click on this. That's it. Test the connections now. Now it will ask you, what is it? Target 1 on target 2. Target 1. Click on the OK. This is successful, guys. And test it for the second as well. Target 2 now, everyone. Click on the OK. And now, guys, click on OK. And now, guys, finally click on the create. That's it. This is ready, guys. So the link service with the parameter is ready now. Now let's go ahead now. So now, guys, what is that we have to do? Now we have to develop the pipeline. So just do one thing for developing the pipeline and all. First of all, click on this author. Now, first of all, let us create a dataset, because I wanted to give the dataset parameter as well as. So now tell me, first of all, I want to create that. See, guys, I'm using 3 parameters at a stretch now. Everyone, okay? So what is the first dataset you wanted to create it for? Yes,
Gen2.
Gen2. So use it here, 2. Use it here, everyone. And now select the delimited file and now give the name here. So use it ds underscore adls underscore param. I wanted to define the parameter. So first of all, next one, guys, everyone. So now the first one is param is the name why I'm giving it to identify that there is a dataset parameter as well as. That means I wanted to define the parameter at the dataset level. That is the reason why I'm using the param here. Okay, that's it. Now select the link service here. Now, guys. So tell me now. So how many files you have it right now? Tell me now, everyone.
2 files.
Files.
So that means you have 2 files. So now every time you have to call the file or you have to create one file, one data set like this. So in order to avoid that, what I'm doing is select the input container first of all here. Click on the input container. I don't want to select the file because I want to parameterize both the files only. Okay, so click on OK. Don't select the specific file because I wanted to parameterize both of them. So click on OK. I want to parameterize only the file name. So I want to parameterize only the file names. One after the other, the file should come dynamically. So in that way, I'm designing it right now. So for creating the dataset parameters, so this is the dataset, guys. This is the dataset which we have created. And here you can see on the top connections is the schemas, and the schema means what? The structure of the tables. So this is the schema. And now ultimately click on the parameters tab. Everyone is following? Please tell me. Say something, yes or no.
Yes.
Click on the new button. Click on the new. So how many files I have it? Tell me now, how many files we have it? 1 file or 2 files?
File.
2 files. So anyways, I'm just creating it. Just a minute. So now you use it here. Now put the control here. ds underscore src file underscore param. Okay. So click on OK. That should now immediately after giving the parameter name, whatever you have, go to the connections and now put the control in the file box and add dynamic contents and select it here. As soon as I select, it says DS, that means dataset. That means this parameter is defined at the dataset level. Okay, now fine, everyone. Hello? Yes, is it created now? So here, first of all, file called airlines.csv will come. Another time, that is the next file will come. What is the next file you have it? Tell me now, what's the next file you have it? Countries.csv. Yeah, one after the other it will come. We not select it manually here. That's it. So create cloud, because I want to make this one a dynamic. So click on the new data set. And the second data set I wanted to create it for what? SQL database. Am I right? Select the SQL database and now give the name for the SQL database. So for that, I'm using ds underscore SQL db underscore param. I wanted to parameterize this one. Now select the link service here. And now, guys, see here, there is no tables here. So first of all, click on the create. Okay. Now, guys, I wanted to create a we have to create the linked service. Sorry, we have to create the data set parameters for both the data sets. So now tell me how many tables you have to create it here. Just tell me now. Each database, one table has to be created. Then it should be created dynamically. But make sure click on the edit option. Every data set or every table in the Azure SQL database is prefixed with the schema, and default schema is DBO. DBO dot table name. DBO dot table name. Now tell me, as per our this thing, what are the things you require? How many tables you require? Tell me now. DBO dot airline TBL DBO dot country TBL. Am I right? Yes, everyone is following or not? Please tell me, Ma, say something.
Yes, sir.
So this is the schema and table. So we have to define this. First of all, I'm defining it. Parameters, go to the parameters tab. Click on the new parameter. Now give it here. DS underscore DB name. That means dataset name underscore param. And now click on one more. Okay, or else you can give it first one is a schema, na? Because schema will come first. Schema underscore param and DS underscore. Plus what I want, tell me now. Table underscore param. That's it. Fine now. Go to the connections immediately. And now put the control here. Add dynamic contents. Select the schema first. Now it is parameterized. And now select the table second. Add dynamic contents. Select the parameters. Now see here, everyone. You have the data set, that is a schema, and as well as a data set parameters ready here. Fine, everyone? Yes, everyone, please tell me now.
Yes.
That's it. Now, guys, but it is asking for one more parameter value here. What is it? Tell me now. That means we have already created a link service parameter. So for that link service, it's asking the value. So you can hard code it. What is it hard coding? You can give the target 1 and target 2 as a database name. But at this point of time, I don't want to hard code it. I don't want to hard code it. So let's do one thing. Let's create one more parameter here. DS underscore DB name underscore param. So put the control here on the connections and now put the control. Add dynamic contents. Can you see here? DB name. So that means, what does it means? The linked service the data set, that is the parameter which we have created, the link service, will receive the value from the dataset parameter called DB name. Okay. So that means, so further, how it will work actually from the linked, first of all, it will work from the pipeline parameters to dataset parameter to link service parameter. It will come in this way. It will come in the reverse order here. Though at the time of assigning, we are defining the link service parameter first, dataset parameter second, and the pipeline parameters third. But in working structure, it will come in reverse. First of all, it will look for the pipeline parameter, then it will look for the dataset parameter, then it will look for the link service parameter. Okay. Everyone, please say something, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now, source and sync is ready now. What is the next thing you have to do? Go with the
Pipeline.
pipeline. Click on the new pipeline. Now I'm using PL underscore param. That's it. Select it here. Now, copy activity. Drag and drop the copy activity. But now, guys, you have to define. You have defined already the link service parameters. You have defined the dataset parameters, but you have to define the parameters called, what is that? Yes, pipeline parameter. So for that, defining the pipeline parameter. Pipeline parameter, you have to define it. So for defining the pipeline parameter, so what is it you have to do? Put the control on the canvas anywhere except the copy activity, anywhere on the canvas. Can you see here? Your parameter value is there, parameters tab is there. Click on the new, click on the new, and new. Tell me now, start it. These are the parameters. See, these many parameters you have to define it, guys, everyone. No, first of all, PL underscore, all the parameters. That means for linked service for data set and everything. So first of all, I'm using src file underscore param. That is, what are all the parameters you have created at the link service data set level? Those values you have to give it, pass it through the pipeline parent. PL underscore DB name underscore param. These are the parameters we have defined at the dataset level. PL underscore schema underscore param and PL underscore. Tell me now, what is it next one you have it? All of you. Table underscore param. All these are the parameters we have defined it. Okay. This is are called as what? These are called as what? Pipeline level parameters. Click on this tab. That's ready. Everyone is okay now? Hello.
Yes.
Click on the source tab and select the source data set. So immediately it is asking for the value. So this means the dataset parameter called ds underscore src file underscore param will receive the value from where? It will receive the value from the pipeline pl underscore src file param. Click on OK. Okay. Fine, everyone. And now click on the sync system. Select the sync dataset.
Samir, can you please explain this pipeline parameters once again?
Pipeline parameters actually see the value whenever you pass it. At the time of running this pipeline, the values will be fetched like this. First of all, pipeline parameters. Then pipeline parameters will search for the value. So next comes what? PL underscore dataset parameters. Then next one after this, the PL underscore linked service parameters will come like this. So when you run the pipeline, first of all, pipeline parameters will execute and it will go and search at the dataset level and collect the dataset parameters, and it will collect the finally linked service parameters. So the same thing we are assigning it right now. So here are the pipeline parameters. How to do it? So to assign the pipeline parameters, click anywhere on the canvas. And now I'm giving the all because this PL underscore SRC param will receive the value from where? From the data set what you have created, this parameter. And now next one, what is it you have it? Tell me now, what is it you have it? PL underscore DB name underscore parameter will go and search the value and collect the value from where? Tell me now. From here. And from here again it will go to the link service and collect this one. Now again next one, what is it you have it? Finally, you have a schema and a table. So it will go and take the value from here. Okay. Tell me guys, what is your doubt? Hello. Now select the sync data set. Now it is asking for all the three. So we have already defined that means these particular data set parameters will receive the value from the pipeline parameters. So click on add dynamic contents. So first of all, schema, PL underscore schema. So okay. Put the control on the table, add dynamic contents and select the table. Okay. Then database name. Put the control here. PL underscore DB name. That's fine. If this is not used, you have to use the hard code value. No? You have to hard code the values one after the other every time. So to avoid that, I'm using it. So now click on the auto create table option because you want to create the table automatically. That's it, guys. Is everyone ready with this? Fine with this or not? Please tell me. Hello.
Yes, sir.
So click on the mapping tab and now click on import mapping now. Now it will ask you for the values. You have to give the values here. What is the value? Tell me now. PL underscore SRC file underscore param. Tell me what is the file name? First file name is what? Airlines.csv. To use it here. Airlines.csv. Tell me what's the database name? Can you tell me database name? Target 1. Schema name. What is the schema name?
CPU.
Right. What's the table name? Have you created
Airline
this
table.
table?
No.
Huh? Airline TBL. That's it. Click on OK. The schemas. We already used auto create table, so hence you do not create it manually. See, as it is, the that is the source schemas are pulled in here and created as it is. Okay, now click on the debug. Now it will ask you for the pipeline parameter values. Repeat the same one. What is that you have it? Tell me now. Source file is what? Airlines.csv. Database name is what is that I want? Tell me now. Through the parameter I'm giving it. Target.
Target
Target 1.
2.
No, target 1 only. First of all, you're giving it for target 1 only, no?
Yeah.
And then next one you have the DBO. And next one you have what's that? Tell me
Airline TBL.
Airline TBL. That's it. Finished. Run this.
Samir, why do we have to specify parameter values 2 times, like once during the mapping and
For
another?
mapping, sometimes mappings does not takes automatically here. That's the reason. Actually, 1 time is enough, but sometimes it will throw you an error. That's the reason I have given it 2 times. So now succeeded. Go to the target one. Log into the target one now. Give it here. Password. Click on OK. Select it here. Table is there. Select star from airline. Run this now. You got it? The table is created with all lines, all rows and columns. Go to the results, message 6161 rows are copied here. Okay. Now, next one. Let's create it the second one. Put the control. Now, clear the mapping now. I wanted to copy the data to the second database. So, everything is same. Or else we have to create how many data sets if this is not there. We have to, for second data set, for second target database, you have to create all data sets. So, for that, first of all, click on the mapping. And now, guys, again, do one thing now. Fine, everyone. Is it okay?
Yes, Samir.
Okay. Now click on this. Import mapping. Now give the values here. So I'm using the countries.csv. Countries.csv. Target 2 database. This is okay, fine. Country TBL. That's it. Okay. See here, everyone. Now only name and code is there. Now debug it. Use it here. What's that? Tell me now. Countries. that CSV. Next one is what? DB name. So what is the DB name? Target 2. DBO. And now the table name. You can give the table name as country TBL. So click on OK. The pipeline is running now. Succeeded. Go to the target 2. Table is there. Just check it. So I'm using select a star from countries. Run this. Got it, everyone? Yes.
Yes.
This is not a fully dynamic pipeline. Still, we should not even given like this also manually. We can create a fully dynamic pipeline. We'll just create it in near future. Okay. Now this is how we can make it, guys. So clear, everyone now? So with this, we have completed the today's task. And
Yes, Samir. I have one doubt.
Please.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me fast.
Yeah, Samir. Here we are passing in mapping. Also, we are passing values, right? Along
Okay.
with the pipeline values.
Yes.
Can we pass pipeline parameter value here? Pipeline parameter, so that whenever we are providing pipeline values, it will pick the values from pipeline
Yeah.
itself parameter,
You can do that also.
rather than passing multiple times.
Yes, we can do that. We
Okay.
can create a main parameter. We can assign it for all. We can do that way also.
Okay.
That's it, guys. So with this, we have completed this exercise today, and we'll just make it tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow we'll have the class the same time. Okay. Thank you.